Hello, it's Glenn Nielsen, the financial ref again, here to blow the whistle on your finances. And today, I'm going to blow the whistle on your sense of urgency. For some people, unfortunately, they don't have a sense of urgency. And that could be a huge, huge problem. You see, without urgency, you kind of say, well, I'll get to it someday. Yeah, let me think about that. And yeah, I'll get back to you. And of course, they never do because there's no sense of urgency. You see, it doesn't really matter what point of life you're in right now. You need that sense of urgency because you never know. Some people say, oh, I got plenty of time to think about that. I got plenty of time to protect my family. I got plenty of time to whatever. But you don't know. You see, your life could be taken just like that. I know it's kind of a Debbie Downer, but I want everyone to have a sense of urgency. You see, I had a real good friend who refed water polo, as well as coaching soccer, but his name is Bill Dolhide. A couple weeks ago, finished reffing a water polo game, and he was on his way to a soccer meeting. And unfortunately, he got caught what police suspect is gang crossfire, and he got shot in the head. And someone else in another car got shot as well, and not as fatal. Or not fatal at all. How could he be as fatal? But unfortunately, he got shot in the head, and he's no longer with us. He's a great guy, and it's gone, just like that. Prime of his life, he was about my age, in his 40s. So yes, that is the prime of life. But the point is that he didn't know that he was going to die that day. His family didn't know that he was going to die that day, unfortunately. He was taken just like that. That's why you need to have a sense of urgency when it comes to protecting your family, protecting yourself, when it comes to your finances. Get out of debt today. Start the plan today. Now, you're not going to get out of debt just like that, unfortunately, because it took time for you to get to that situation. 20 years ago, it took me maybe 3 or 4 years in that downward spiral to get into a huge amount of debt, which was thankfully only $30,000, as opposed to the over $100,000 that I had thought. So it took a little bit of time to erase all that debt. Fortunately for me, I had that sense of urgency to get out of debt and to get my life back on track. If you're watching this video, I can guarantee that you're not at the beginning of the game, if you will. Because, in my opinion, the beginning of the game is when you're first born. And obviously the end of the game is unfortunately when you die. And we're all going to die. We just don't know when. So you have to have that sense of urgency. As I'm reffing games, like whether it be high school basketball or water polo, it's always interesting to me to see that sense of urgency come out in the last 3 minutes of a very close game. You want to see sense of urgency? Watch, for instance, a basketball game. March Madness is going on, and in close games, the best part of the game is the last 3 minutes. Because that's when, time's running out. I have to hurry up and catch up and launch the three-pointers. And the teams are going back and forth. And many times when I'm reffing these games, the one team has that sense of urgency right off the get-go, and boom, blow them out. But there's times where it's nip and tuck. But it's that last 3 minutes that all of a sudden both teams have that sense of urgency that, time's running out. We have to get this done right now. And then, of course, unfortunately, time does run out on one team because you can only have one winner. That's just the reality of it, you know? You're never going to, well, let me rephrase that. You're not always going to win. Sometimes in life, unfortunately, you are going to lose. You're going to have setbacks, is what I should say. Let me rephrase that. You're going to have setbacks. And that's okay. That's part of life. It's not if you have setbacks, it's when you have setbacks, what are you going to do about it? Are you just going to, well, I'm so pity. Or are you going to say, hey, okay, fine. I'm going to learn from that and I'm going to move on. And I'm going to overcome and I'm going to win. That's what you need to do. That's what winners do. That's what leaders do. And that's who you are. You are a winner and you are a leader. And no matter what point in life you are, like I said, because we don't know. Maybe you are in that fourth quarter. You just don't know. Hopefully you're not. Hopefully you're still in the first quarter. And you got a long, long life ahead of you, but you just don't know. So have that sense of urgency. If you don't have control of your finances, get control of your finances. Get control of your money. And of course, that's what I do as the financial ref, is I blow the whistle on your finances to help you gain control and win the game, win the money game, more importantly, and to make sure that you are within the rules of the money game and you understand those rules so that way you too can win the money game. I wish you nothing but success, and I know that you will win the money game if you apply the rules of the money game and ref those finances and blow the whistle on your finances, or else you never know. That financial ref may come and give you a technical foul and blow the whistle on your finances. I'll see you guys at the top.